Creating a Google form on your iPad. First, Google Forms, then click Go to Google Forms. Once you do that, you'll be on the main Google Forms page. At the top, you'll see different forms you can create. We're going to work with a blank template today. The first thing that you're going to want to do is name your form. I'm just going to call it My Survey. However, you'll want to create a more interesting name, and you can also write a description here. Again, mine are just an example. Yours can be much more creative. Then you can choose a theme color for your form. There are lots of different options here. I'm going to choose teal. You can also choose an image by tapping on Choose Image at the top. Once you're here, there's lots of different header options you can choose from, and you can see more categories on the left-hand side. I'm going to choose the hockey one for fun. Press Insert, and then press Apply. Then you'll see your header in your Google form. If you want to change it, just press the paint palette again. Now we're going to write our first survey question. Just tap on Entitled Question and give your question a name. The default option is multiple choice, or you can choose from different question types here. You can see that there's lots of different options like short answer, checkbox, linear scale, or paragraph. I've chosen short answer here. This is checkboxes. And you can change it just by tapping that arrow to see what each question looks like. Once you choose a question type, for example, multiple choice, you can add your options like this. You can also add an image to a question by tapping there, and you can have different options to add your image. You can add a photo, or you can search using Google Image Search right here. Once you find an image you like, just press Insert and it will be added into your question. You can also add an image for each option. You do that by pressing the picture, and the same process you can use to Google Image Search or add from your camera or your camera roll. You can see here my image has been added to my question. To make a question required, just simply toggle it on. You can also add a video to your form by pressing the video button at the bottom, and you can search for a YouTube video here. So I'm going to search for a hockey video. Once you find the video you like, just tap it and then press Select. It will go into your form. Give your video a title or create a question for it here. You can add new questions by pressing on the plus at the bottom, and then you select your question type here. You can also move a question to a different location by tapping on it and then dragging it to a different location on your form. And if you need to, just rename your question. This is now my second question. You can also add a title to your form at the bottom. Name your form, and then you can drag it to the top like this. Remember to try different types of questions like linear scale. It looks like this. Okay, and then you just label your 1 and your 5. This allows your recipients to rate a question. Here is where you can see responses to your survey. Next, press the 3 dots to see other options like sharing your form or previewing. This is what your live form would look like once it's sent. You can also press the 3 dots to add collaborators by tapping on the Add Collaborator button. Then you can invite people to work on your form with you or change the sharing settings. When you press the three dots, you can also go to Settings to see your form visibility. You can select things like collect the recipient's email addresses, limit to one response, or edit after submit. You can also allow them to see a summary chart and text response of the answers. On presentation, you can show a progress bar or shuffle the question order. You can even add a message for people once they've finished your form. The last step is to send your form. You can do this by pressing on the arrow at the top. Here, you can select the way you want to send your form, by email or by link. You can shorten the URL here and then copy it and attach it to an email or Seesaw or Google Classroom. Happy serving!